Good morning and welcome to week 3 of Mikeys Morning Coffee. Special guest this week. I'm so far behind today. Not even gonna do a special who is it? It's Gagliardi.
It's nobody special, but it is the champ. The champ is here. I don't have my necklace.
Yeah, I wish I would have
I'll
dropped
get
it
it
off.
from you soon.
Now that I know you were on the show, I asked if you were gonna do anything this week. You're like, nah. So I was like, okay, I'm fucking busy.
I was at Wrigley on Saturday, and I thought I would have a tough night recovering, but I'm good to go.
You went for the doubleheader last night, right?
Oh, the doubleheader was on Friday,
okay.
but yeah, I went to the game yesterday, and they set the franchise record. St. Louis Cardinals, 15 straight, baby. Let's go.
Right,
that's why I'm
baby.
rocking them.
Chasing the A's down.
That's right.
Coming for you, Billy Bean. All right, so today I believe I have 4 games and a question mark. I've done 0. I did this on Tuesday because I had such a long week. I have 4 games and a question mark in my queue. We'll see what that is. Who knows? Scrapping Mikey's Morning Coffee. Got a new little segment for you guys. Gags has, I forgot again, 3 or 4 games.
I got 3 games.
3 games and a parlay. So when his screen comes up, it's going to say game 1 through 4. Game 4 is a parlay. We're getting there, boys and girls.
We'll figure it out. That's
Jesus
how it goes.
Christ. I mean, it's the typical shit show that is Mikey's Morning Coffee. I do have my juice. I don't have any gin. We went to a breakfast joint yesterday, and I was like, this place looks like it has Bloody Marys. So we sit down, and I go, and clearly, like when you walked in, it clearly did not have any alcohol. And I go, okay. Well, she walks up, and I go, I'll have a Bloody Mary. And she goes, we don't serve alcohol. I was like, okay. I'll have a coffee with a shot of whiskey. She goes,
what is this, amateur hour?
Okay. She was not happy.
Come on. I mean, you got to have something. Get the juices flowing a little bit.
I said, we got a wedding today. Come on, what are we doing? I kept playing the best man card even when it didn't apply, like at that place. I'm the best man.
You should have walked in with Miro's first theme song in AEW. I'm the best man.
So I told Wiseman when he asked me, I said, that is non-negotiable. That has to be my walk-up song. And then it kind of just
Did you get it?
No, well, the Miro thing kind of faded away. No one would have understood, but I did do a best man speech where the end was we all shotgun beers. And the ushers brought in a bucket of pre-shotgun beers to Ric Flair's entrance music.
Ooh,
it was wild.
I thought you were about to tell me you guys just said Wiseman, baby.
Baby. Like that would have been awesome. Yeah. I didn't even add that. Maybe I'll say that for the next best man speech.
Put that in your notes. A little gags tidbit right there.
From Gagliardi. Maybe I'll be your best man and do it at your wedding.
Maybe. You never know. We're a little far away from getting married, though.
All right, so let's jump into this. So it's going to be kind of back and forth because the screen's not big enough and I wasn't really prepped. Again, I mean, it's the shit show that is Mikey's Morning Coffee. So I'm going to give you one game.
You're playing an away game today.
Yeah. I'm in a hotel today. Yeah. I'm still going to plug Bridges. Thank you so much for Bridges still being a part of this. You can use code Bridges at betrivers.com to get up to a $250 bonus match. Win with Bet Rivers today. Bridges,
I didn't know that was possible. I got to do that.
Yeah, I signed up for it, and I just haven't had because you have to scan your ID, and I'm never by my wallet when I do that, which is always great because you can't add more money to your account if you're not by your wallet.
So you said Bet Rivers, correct? That's what that's
BetRivers.com, yeah, or just download it, yeah. Yep. I think you have to go to the website to download it, though. I don't have my comments up. I don't know if anybody's jumping in here.
I haven't seen anything on Facebook. I got the Facebook feed up, but that's about it.
I got my comment section here. All right, so we're going to go through our 4 or 5 games. I have maybe 5 games. We'll see what that question mark is. Who knows? Gag's going to do 3 games, and then we're going to go to Kennedy's pick. I'm going to throw Kennedy's pick up there, and then I'll tweet it out later. And then we'll do the head-to-head, and then we'll come back to parlays. And again, I wish I dropped your necklace off. We should have planned better. I also feel naked not having a hat on. My hat's in Cock Round's room, like 6
weird
floors
to see.
up. Yeah.
Very weird to see.
So let's jump right into it. My first game is, do I have all these off? I got to drop all these down. God bless it.
You're good. Don't worry.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
Nobody tunes into our shows for best production
this is
value.
Such a good production.
Yeah, no, man. We're just dudes shooting the shit. That's what we do best. Drinking a Raise Energy. Shameless plug
plug
right
them,
there.
Baby. Plug them.
Go to repsports.com. Use code OTSN at checkout. You will save $5. Get yourself some energy drinks today.
I got to plug Pro Elite somewhere, but I don't have the card. So I do have the card. Do it right now.
Oh, look at this guy. He's getting the shameless plugs out of the way.
No, I don't have the card. Oh.
Okay. It is amateur hour, apparently.
Whatever. Brian, I'm sorry. You'll get plugged. I just don't know the phone. Oh, the phone number's on the back of the. You'll get plugged. We'll figure it out. All right. So my first game is. Why is all this right here? All right. My first game is Cardinals minus 7.5 at Jags. It's now at 8 or maybe 8.5. That number keeps going up and up and up. And why shouldn't it? It's the Jaguars. I don't have a lot of numbers for you guys this week. That's why Gags jumped on to kind of fill some time. I like the Cards minus 7.5 here. I mean, it's the Jaguars. They don't play well. I mean, Trevor Lawrence can only do so much. And honestly, he's not even the best rookie quarterback on the field right now.
It kind of seems obvious, right? Like the way that the Cardinals have been playing and how bad the Jaguars are looked. Like Trevor Lawrence is probably a shoo-in for at least 2 interceptions in this game. The Cardinals are scoring over 30 points per game. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, they are 2-0 against the spread to start off the year. So I didn't play this game, but I mean, it's almost too obvious to the point where it's almost scary to bet.
Yeah, and I think all the teams that are 2-0 are also 2-0 against the spread.
Oh, really?
I think, yeah, all the teams that are 2-0 have covered the spread. They either got points or covered enough. Let's get up.
You know what's pretty wild, too, is Chandler Jones. He had 5 sacks in week 1. He still leads the NFL in sacks with 5, and he didn't even have one in week 2. So that just shows you how of a monster of week 1 was.
It was funny. They were like, he's on pace for 72 sacks or whatever it was. Just a calm down.
Yeah, we know that ain't gonna happen.
Gagliardi froze. We'll try to get him back. I mean, we can still hear him. We'll try to get that video back here in a minute. Gags, go ahead and give me your pick 1.
I love the Chiefs this week. You can probably get it right now for -7. I got it at -6.5. Maybe it is there on some sites. The way the Chiefs have been playing so far in 2021 hasn't been up to their level that they're used to playing at. They're 0-2 against the spread this year so far. But if you look at the numbers against the Chargers, they are 8-2 in their last 10 against them straight up. These numbers don't support it, but the Chiefs are 1-6 against the spread in their last 7. I feel like this is a perfect recipe for a bounce back, big win for the Kansas City Chiefs. A lot of people are high on the Chargers this season. I personally am too. I think the Chargers have a playoff caliber roster there for sure. But the way the Chiefs have been playing early, there's a lot of Chargers injuries going into this game that I think are going to have effect. It is in Kansas City. I'm expecting a big bounce back win for the Kansas City Chiefs. I think they are going to win by double digits in this game. Double digits.
Going up against Jay Herb, right?
Yes, sir. I mean, yeah. I love the way the Chargers have looked, too. But it just feels like Kansas City's due for that big win, you know?
I don't hate the over in that game either.
Well, yeah, if you look at the team yards per game, both of them are in the top 5. So you know they're going to be able to move the football very well.
Absolutely. All right, Gags, I'm going to hang up on you, call you right back. I'm going to go through my games while you're answering the phone, and then we'll jump right back into your games.
Okay.
All righty. And then call Gags right back. And then, so my game 2, I'm going to turn Gags off here. I'm going to take, I'm going to go to my game 2, which is Washington at Bills. The over-under is at 45.5. I really like that Washington, I mean, it was the Giants, but I really like that Washington put up all those points on Thursday Night Football. Give me the over at 43.5. That's fucking rookie shit, man. 43.5. I'll fix it. I like the over here at 43.5. I'm not in love with it, but I mean the Bills are going to score their side of the points, and I think Washington can hold the rope for the over/under. They're not going to hang with the Bills by any means. Don't twist my words, but yeah, the Washington's going to be able to score. They put up all those numbers against the Giants, and the Washington's defense actually is touted this year, and they let the Giants score 30 points almost or something like that. There was a 60-point over on that game.
Well, the weakness with Washington is their secondary, because their front 7 is arguably the best in football. But you brought up the way they performed on that Thursday night game. Taylor Heineke looked great.
Yes, he did.
And that was the reason I lost my same game parlays, because I had the under in his total yards. But he was able to hold the rope and get the offense moving. You have Antonio Gibson back there that can set the pace for this offense as one of the premier backs in the NFL. And if Taylor Heineke is just decent, you would think this over is going to hit, because like you said, the Bills offense bounced back last week. They look like the Buffalo Bills we expected. They blanked the Dolphins 35-0. I don't think that's a testament to their defense. I just think with the Dolphins having Jacoby Brissett come into that game, it kind of fucked up the game plan a little bit. So expect Washington to score. I actually do like that play.
Yeah, and also something to look for next Thursday. The last 2 Thursday Night Football games, first touchdown was quarterbacks.
Oh, yeah, because Darnold was this week, right?
Yeah. I had CMC, and it was a fake handoff to CMC, and I was like, let's go, fuck. Okay.
R.I.P. to CMC, by the way.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, and my fantasy football team. I turned around and went off again. Jiminy Christmas. All right, let's go back to Gags. Give me your game 2, bud.
Game 2, I'm going with an under. I usually do not like to go with the unders, but I am taking. Yeah, they are hot. That's a very good point. But I'm taking the under in the Vikings-Seahawks game. I originally got it at 55 earlier in the week. It has since gone down after hearing the news of Dalvin Cook probably inactive for this game, so Madison will have to step up in his absence. 8 out of the last 11 games, the under has hit for Seattle. That might sound crazy to you because we know Seattle's offense could score.
Give me that moon
but
ball,
the
baby.
unders do hit because they are set so high every single time they play. The last 6 games at Minnesota with these two teams, the under has hit. There are injuries on both sides of the ball. I think that Minnesota's going to struggle not having Cook out there. So I expect Seattle to win this game, honestly, now, especially with Cook being out there. They're going to score their points because Minnesota's defense really isn't that great. But I like the under in this one.
I have that game too. I'm playing the spread in that game. So what I'll do is I'll just come back to mine and I'll talk about that game as well. Just get it out of the way that way we're not doubling back.
Yeah, that's fine.
So I'm going to go down to game 4. Don't mind the gap, if you will. Seahawks minus 1.5. I think the Seahawks are going to win this game too. It was one. I got it way before Cook was out. Minus 1.5. Give me Seahawks minus 1.5 all day. Let's. I'll do one more. Go ahead.
What's your record going into this? 5-4.
5-4. But here's what I'll say. I've only been completely wrong once with the Saints game, and I got deked into a trap game. And I told you on week 1 that Packers game was a trap game. And in week 2, I literally said, this Saints game feels like a trap game, but I'm going with the Saints. Those were the words that came out of my mouth. Otherwise, you had the Rams and the Colts. The Rams fumbled in the end zone to blow the cover. The Patriots fumbled at the goal line in week 1 to blow the cover. Sure. And Tampa. Again, we talked about it too. I don't think that was the game, but that was the 10 points right there, and then Dak still had to come down and do something.
So you're just missing.
I'm just missing. I'm right there.
No, my 2 losses are bad, but like overall, even if we're including other sports, I think I'm on a 7-bet win streak, which obviously means if you're watching this, go the opposite of me. It's time for me to get cold. Jax is too hot. Don't do it.
We're polar opposites because when I'm hot, I tell them the money train is moving. You better jump on right now.
I mean, maybe you can jump on right now. I mean, I went 5-0 last week in the NFL. So
hey, he was 3-0 in the head-to-head.
That's right.
Goddamn Rams, man. He still would have won with the juice. But all right, my next game is Dolphins at Raiders minus 3.5. And Tua is not in here. Raiders were only minus 3.5 at that time. I think Tua might have been questionable by the time I got that. Pete Munt, my buddy, says jump on the train when the money train's hot. You got to jump on, baby. I like the Raiders minus 3.5 here. That spread's way too low for a Tua-less Dolphins team. Let's send it back over to Gags so he can do his 3rd game. Go ahead and give it to me.
Yeah, and we're gonna call this the Homer pick of the week because, of course, why would I not bet the Green Bay Packers? I mean, come on.
I don't know how you don't.
Once again, the numbers really do not support this whatsoever. And if you've seen these two face off the last 5 years, it seems, the 49ers have the Green Bay Packers number, but they are getting 3.5. Maybe some places are saying 3. I personally, in our picks, took the points, but I am taking the money line on my DraftKings app. I figure if it's that low, might as well just go with the money line.
You chicken shit.
I think this is a statement game for Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. Even with their injuries, they don't have Elton Jenkins on the offensive line. They're still without Bakhtiari, no Zadarius Smith. They are banged up, but it's got to break through eventually. The way the Packers have looked against the 49ers, they've been very bad. Jimmy G has never lost to the Packers, which is pretty surprising. But Green Bay 4-2 against the spread in their last 6. I think they bounce back here. They cover. They get the win. Green Bay Packers over the San Francisco 49ers on Sunday Night Football.
Yeah, and I like that as well. I went Packers money line, I believe. That's the question mark down here on mine. So I'll jump back over and we'll finish mine up. We'll send it over to Kennedy, and then we'll figure it out from there. My last game, again, Packers at 49ers minus 3.5. I went Packers money line. I also went Packers money line on our head-to-head. I believe in it, baby. The 3 points would be nice. I'd like 3.5, but I don't think we should be teasing games in our head-to-head.
No.
Just take the normal spread. Now, if you get it on Tuesday and it jumps to 8 on Sunday, that's not my problem.
No, definitely not your problem. The thing also I would look at maybe in this game is the under, because we know the 49ers have a really good defense, but also a lot of people are expecting Aaron Rodgers to go off in this game. Maybe if they win this one, everybody forgets about week 1.
Yeah, I mean, can we get Devontae Adams in the end zone too? What are we doing here?
Hey, why go to Devontae Adams when you can have Aaron Jones score 4 times?
So did you hear the story about his necklace last week in his post game?
Who, Aaron Jones?
Aaron
Yeah.
Jones, yeah. Okay, that was a sad story. I don't. Did he ever find it?
Yeah, I didn't even know his dad had passed away. That's very unfortunate. And then he went off for him, so that's cool.
I don't know if they ever found his necklace. His necklace had his dad's ashes in it. Yeah,
They did. Some
Okay.
trainer found it in the end zone and brought it to his locker room after the game.
Beautiful. That's good that he got that back. All right, I'm going to send her over to Kennedy, and then we'll be right back. I'm going to do, we'll do our head-to-head parlay, and then I'll do my new parlay.
Gotcha.
Pete, my buddy Pete Munn said somebody found it in the middle of the night. All right, Kennedy, take it away.
Welcome to week 3 of Degenerate Kennedy Picks. You excited, baby? You're 2-0. You're 2-0. Okay. We're gonna do. So the Bears are traveling to Cleveland this weekend. I have an orange ball for the Bears, and I have a red ball for the Browns. I guess I don't know. You ready? So the Bears are -7 and away. I didn't look up what the over/under is. I'm recording this on Friday, so that might change. But Kennedy's gonna play the -7. All right, say it. Good girl. Are you 2-0? Don't mess this up. The red ball is for the Browns. The orange ball is for the Bears. The Browns are -7. I kept saying the wrong way. The Browns are -7. All right. Oh, she's excited. Uh-oh. Well, what is it? Oh. Give me this ball. Give me this ball. Give me this ball. Let's go. She's going with the Bears +7 points. She's 2-0. I'm going to ride with her. Why not? She's hot right now. I've been OTSN's Mikey Wilson. This is Degenerate Kennedy. 2-0, by the way. She's going with the Bears +7. She thought about it long and hard there. She picked the Bears ball up and she said, Justin Fields is starting. Baker Mayfield. All right, let's do it. Bears +7. Is that what you said, right? Those are your thoughts out there? What do you think about this game coming up? You like the Bears, right? How confident are you? Okay. That has been OTSN's Degenerate Kennedy. I am OTSN's Mikey Wilson. You can find Overtime Sports Network on the website, otsportsnetwork.wixsite.com/OTSN. You can find Twitter, Instagram @_OTSN. You can find me on Twitter @OTSN_Degenerate. I will not be at Bridges this Sunday, but I will be there next Sunday at 10:30. I'll send that out in a tweet or Facebook or whatever. You ready to send them out? Go Bears. We are out.
Alrighty, and we're back. I did find the Pro Elite Windows card. If you or someone you know has a need for window cleaning, gutter cleaning, or power washing, please call or text my friends at Pro Elite to get a free estimate. Text Mikey's Morning Coffee to 317-727-2361 or call and tell them Mikey's told you to call. They're going to give you 25% off. I know you're in an apartment, but 25% off. I mean, they're giving the company away. I don't know what we're doing here.
Bargain.
I'm nowhere near worth 25%. Take it, jump on it before they decide, like, oh, there's only like 3 people to watch the show. Let's go down to like 5%. Jump on that right now. The 5 people that
You
are
might
watching
not be worth 25%, but you're in the top 1%.
I'm a 1%er.
Shout out to EC3.
All right, let's get these off. And those are off. All right, so my new segment here, I'm going to get a little sentimental here on you gags. I lost my grandma this weekend. So I lost her Sunday morning. Well, I guess it would have been Friday morning at 1:30. So we were playing a game. So we always do game night as a family, and we were playing Pictionary, and somehow she and her team. I was not on her team. She and her team made it to the final little box, and you have to win the game. You have to draw one more picture. So she pulls it out. And she has a card, and she goes, okay. And she's super confident that she's gonna crush this. And she turns around and she takes the pen off the cap. She goes, and then she goes to write and she goes, are you ready? For the window. And she goes, oh. And her word was window, and she meant to say for the win.
Oh, no. Yeah.
So I'm now going to do a parlay for the window. And I don't really know what this is going to be yet. We're gonna figure this out over the next couple weeks. So today I kind of mixed and matched over and under yardages and anytime touchdowns. So what I like today is Kyler Murray passing over 282 yards against the Jaguars. Cortland Sutton receiving over 65 yards over
against the Jets.
Jets. Give me a break. Now this is where I screwed myself. I went Dolphins first half over 9.5. Now they only have to score 10. I wanted Raiders. I think that was a misclick by me, but I'm sticking with it. Dolphins first half over 9.5. Just give me 10 enough. You got 2 quarters to kick a field goal and get in the end zone, and then an Alvin Kamara anytime touchdown. $10 wins you 119.
Oh wow.
I'm gonna try to kind of figure this out as we go. I don't know if it's because I'm gonna fall in love with guys, right? Like it's always gonna be Aaron Rodgers over or.
Hey, it's 2021. Yeah. That's okay, man.
Yeah. So that's my parlay for the window. All right, so Gagliardi, you said you have, or do you want to do head to head first? Let's do head to head first.
Yeah, might as well go the head to head.
All right, let's get the parlay for the window out of there. Let's get the head to head. All right, Gags, talk about your 3 games real quick. They're up on the screen.
Oh, yeah. So we are sticking with the Chiefs minus 6.5. Like I said, this just has Chiefs bounce back blowout win written all over it. I have the under in the Vikings and the Seahawks game. I love that even more now that Dalvin Cook is inactive. And Packers plus 3.5 or the money line. Take whatever. Packers all the way. They're beating the 49ers on Sunday night.
Tucky said, do they travel to Nevada? I'm assuming that's the Bears. I think they're going to Las Vegas this week, aren't they? Or next week?
Or maybe he's talking about us. Maybe he's saying, do we travel to Nevada? You have. Mikey and Guys, undefeated combo indeed, Tuck.
All right, my the hell is that even at? Christmas. All right, my 3 games that I'm going head to head with Gagliardi is Cardinals minus 7, Raiders minus 4, Packers money line. Gags' juice is 6.11. My juice is 8.29. Oh, he wants to know if Pro Elite travels to Nevada. I'm gonna say
good
probably
question.
not. And then Bogus wants to hijack the show just to talk to Tuck. Give him a call, man.
Hi, Bogus. What's up, man?
Doesn't care about either one of us. Hi, Tuck in the comments.
Bogus, I'm hot. Either ride me or fade me. Let's go.
Jump on the money train, baby. All right, so that's our head-to-head, and then we'll go back to. Oh, yikes! That's way too much info.
Do I get a parlay now?
Yeah, you want to do your parlay first?
Yeah, let's do it. So I love doing these noon parlays. Put a little bit on every single game. This parlay's juice is plus 1,324. I put $8 on this, and I could win 116. I got the Chiefs minus 3 against the Chargers. The Arizona Cardinals minus 5 against the Jaguars. Bills minus 2. And Pittsburgh money line over the Cincinnati Bengals. Detroit plus 14.5. Cleveland money line over the Bears. And Indy plus 10. We got a high payout here. There's a lot in on it. It's all the noon games. So sit back, relax. Hopefully you will win
the payout,
one of these. Plus 1,324.
Money for money. Sorry.
8 to win 116. $8 to win 116.
Alrighty. And there's Gagliardi's parlay. Bear with me while it's not even centered, but we're not going to fix that. Chiefs minus 3, Cards minus 5, Bills minus 2, Pittsburgh moneyline, Detroit plus 14, Browns moneyline, Indy plus 10. That is an 8, not a star.
And it's easy to do. You can do these things. Go to alternate spread. Click on every single game. You can make your own line here. I don't like playing with the lines that they give me when I'm putting together these parlays. So just adjust it a little bit. Hell, you can even do money lines if you feel better doing that. But I just like to, bump up like the Lions, plus 14.5. I don't think they are going to win that game against the Ravens, but I feel very confident that they are going to keep it within 2 touchdowns.
Brian Bowie says he'll never ride you.
I know he won't.
Yeah. Hello, Ian. Has Ian watched more Mikeys Morning Coffee than OTM?
Yes.
Jay Fields QB number 1 by default. Let's not get carried away here.
Nagy's gonna wet his pants once Dalton comes back.
Mm-hmm.
So bring in Andy Dalton.
Let's not get carried away here. Alrighty, and then I think that's it for me because I did the for the window parlay.
That you did, sir. That you did.
Alrighty, that's it for me. Thank you, Bridges Scoreboard, for sticking with me all year. Thank you, Pro Elite Windows, for sponsoring the show, sponsoring the menus up at Bridges. Go up to Bridges this weekend or today, watch some football. Wings and beer. It's $24 for a pitcher of beer and a bucket of wings. Can't beat it. Barstool app has a slider to adjust lines. It's beautiful. There you go. Talking about your alternate spreads.
Yeah, that's convenient then.
Bogus, thanks for getting that vest back to me too. It was a huge hit at the wedding. All right, I've been. You ready to sign off? You got anything to plug? You want to plug Family Divided coming out this weekend?
Yeah. We got Family Divided recording tomorrow night, 6:15. We're going to be recapping NFL Week 3 action. It'll be live on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. So tune in at Fam Divided Pod on Twitter.
Alrighty, and then I have been OTS's Mikey Wilson. Below me is OTN's Kyle Gagliardi, El Presidente. Thank you for watching Mikey's Morning Coffee. We are out of here, baby.
Bye.